in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to the New Age Reborn in Power campaign. I am your lore master for this journey, MS Arthadian. And you will get to witness an epic story that spans multiple series and a shattering mystery spread throughout the core. So without further ado, let's dive in. Last time, in the New Age, our chosen, Arok, Sai, and Marmaduke 9 arrived at a crashed research vessel known as a solar orbiter. With his knowledge of spacecrafts, Marmaduke informed his allies of the type of vessel it was before Commander Kurter and Operative Micah approached the three of them. After some discussion and a quick glance at the crash site, they learned that there was only one survivor and were invited to the command medpod this Kron Prime was taken to. Once there, our three chosen met Dr. Dresden, who stood outside the med bay until the Kron inside entered cardiac arrest. Thankfully, Dresden is an experienced doctor and was able to ease the Kron's symptoms. But Marmaduke spotted a strange burn-like pattern appear on the Kron's neck. It seemed familiar to Sai and Marmaduke, but they couldn't quite pin it down. Dr. Dresden then went on to explain that the survivor had a strange contraption in his belongings. Both Sai and Marmaduke came to find this contraption to be rather discomforting, to say the least. Then the Kron named Liam awoke, calling out for his buddy, only to find him being surrounded by actual people. Arok, without hesitation, picked up the AI contraption named Buddy and sat it on Liam's chest. Returning back to the pod, Commander Kurter and his operative entered to question Liam about the crash. However, Liam seemed rather overwhelmed with what had happened, so Kurter told him to rest for the time being. As for the other chosen, Marmaduke received a personal message from a personal friend who just scheduled a flight over to the Tirth Inn. And Arok and Sai, you also returned back, being concerned about the lack of survivors in the vessel and that buddy that wants your body. So, as we return to the now infamous city of Tirth Trin Trek, I would like to start off with Marmaduke 9.
Yes.
Marmaduke, you see before you, in the lobby of the Tirth Inn, looking over to the entrance, you see a beautiful Yen, her hair draped down to her shoulders, curled up. Her eyes glistening towards you, and you can see the smile on her face. And she just looks at you, and she says, Marmaduke 9. Why does it feel like we've been gone for so long? And then you see she comes up to you, and she gives you a big hug.
It feels like almost an eternity, my dear. How was your trip?
It was rather... It's uncomfortable flying in a pod that isn't piloted by you. Well-
Oh, you know how to flatter a man.
Will we be staying in this place for very long? And you see she looks around, and you could still see the blood stained on the ground a little bit.
I think, well, perhaps for a night, and then we can perhaps go somewhere more pleasant if you wish.
Yes, that would be nice. Perhaps we could go to your room now.
You took the words right out of my mouth, my dear.
And then she begins to walk and strut a little bit over towards the staircase. You look around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
First roll. Let's go.
First roll. It's a 16, I think.
16?
It is a 16, yes.
You look around and you see multiple eyes gazing over towards her as she walks over towards the staircase leading up to the rooms. And then when they see you looking at them, they all kind of avert their gaze.
I think I'll leave it at that and just follow.
All right, you begin to follow her up the stairs over to your room. You open the door. The door is it has like a key fob thing. You can just kind of scan it, and it does unlock, so you can open the door. So you open the door, and you did spruce up the room right before she got here. And she's like, it smells nice. And she goes and takes off her coat and goes and puts it down. And then as she goes up to you, I'd like you to roll me a discipline roll check.
A discipline roll check. Oh, my word. You didn't want it to cause me to have a memory fragment. That would be awful.
Yeah.
That would be...
That would be very bad.
Oh, that would be a 24.
24.
Yes.
You feel a slight headache coming on as she comes up and caresses your cheek. And then she kisses you on the cheek. And then she says, I am so tired. You said that there was going to be some kind of festival going on soon, yes?
Soon, yes. A friend is helping organize it.
A friend? And is he, strong like you? Is he a part of your crew now?
Part of the squadron.
Oh. All right. And she looks at you, and you can tell that she's trying to see your reaction to something. Like she's analyzing you for a second. And then she goes and sits down on the bed, and she kind of bounces up and down on it. And she's like, so what was all the commotion about? I heard some news coming out of, well, the city. Is everything all right? I know you took up a mission, right? How did it go?
The mission was a success.
Oh?
I and a couple of others managed to rescue the mayor of this city.
The mayor?
And we... Yes.
So you're...
It feels like a long time ago. So the details may be shaky.
Oh.
But we did a lot of good deeds. Saved many people.
That's
and
fantastic to
helped
hear.
And helped that festival get back on track. But right now, Alvora,
Yes.
because I haven't seen you for so long,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to show you how much I've missed you.
As you say this, she smiles and blushes a little bit. You see her body kind of flustered a little bit as she kind of waits for you to make your move. And do you make your move?
And I very much make my move.
As you make your move, we're gonna fade to black.
And to fireplace.
And as that happens, I'd like to move over to Liam. Liam, you are still resting inside the med pod. You feel a slight vibration underneath you. Almost like a flows, and then you go and begin to maneuver around. If you look over, you see what looks like a window, and you can see the trees around you are beginning to move downward, like you're assuming the pod is lifting up. And you see Dr. Dresden is by your side. Do you have anything you want to say as you are kind of just resting here at the moment?
He's gonna Liam's gonna try to grab onto the doctor, the good doctor.
Okay, you go and
Just kind of not like aggressive or anything, just
like a tap, kind of like
probably weakly,
like a tap on the shoulder or something like that.
Oh, he's grabbing. You know,
He's good.
probably like grabbing the sleeve or something.
Okay, you kind of tug over by the sleeve and grab onto it, and then you see the doctor is looking at his codex currently, and then he looks over towards you. He's like, yes, Liam, may I help you with something? Are you feeling?
I point towards outside and I'm like, what is going on out there?
Oh, we're moving over to the command outpost currently. Make sure that you have better supplies than what we have inside here. There's a better med bay there. And we will be able to repair your legs there.
That'd be nice.
Thankfully, your legs were not fully fractured, so the repair should be completely fine. You have no need for enhancements currently. But you're gonna need to take a break on walking for some time. Alright?
Okay. And I'm gonna pass out.
As you go to pass out, you see he looks over towards you like, but if you all right, and he kind of looks over and begins to continue working on his stuff as you pass out. I'd like you to roll me another discipline will check. Well, you first roll discipline will check first.
Shoot, am I even capable of doing that?
Are you capable of doing that? You should be.
No, like my map is still loading.
I can do it for him.
It's brackets.
Go ahead and let Arok do it, because he should have access to your token.
Yeah. Cool.
It's saying you're typing. Wow. Or is just a map black?
Yeah, it's just a map black with loading maps.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah, discipline check. You'll probably be faster with you. Yeah.
So early. This happens.
Liam's not a lucky boy.
Is he dead again?
Oh, totally. No. As you fall asleep, you are in a dark space, Liam. And you feel that sensation on the back of your neck. And then suddenly, a white door shines in front of you. The same white door as before that you saw.
There's nothing around me.
Everything else is black. But as you look over towards the door, you begin to see little flashes of different things, almost like you're seeing Hagar, Pilot Hagar. You're seeing him, almost like you're seeing him in the present day. And he's there, causing trouble for certain people, almost like he's doing jobs and he's being hired for mercenary work. Not for the best groups. You can tell just by the images that you're seeing, he is killing people that are trying to do good. You don't quite know exactly what they're trying to do, but it's almost like there is this underlying depiction of them. And then you feel like the door is beckoning to you. Beckoning to you to come over and set things right. What do you do?
You said that my back of my neck's feeling weird. I'm going to feel it up.
You go and feel it up. You feel a slight shock, but it feels like as soon as you touch it, it's like a pulse comes from the door, like it's connected to you.
All right, I'll try to go in. This worked out so well last time.
As you continue moving forward, you begin to see other visions. You see a vision of your father speaking to Hagar, actually commanding him to do something, and Hagar shaking his head and getting upset about it, and then going over and being secretive around your father.
I'd like to go faster.
You continue.
The moment I see my father, I'm going faster.
You go faster and you go up to the door. As soon as you go up to the door, you wake up. And no one's inside the room with you. You are currently lying down. And then you see powering on in front of you, on your chest. Buddy, are you feeling all right? Scans indicate heightened heartbeat.
I think they put something in the water, buddy.
Shall I plan an extraction?
To where?
Unknown.
Let's not do that yet, right now, buddy.
Dang it.
Just weird... Just weird dreams. I'm going to tuck him closer to me try to roll.
When can we extract?
When I got my legs back.
Oh, but I want the body.
I'll get you a body, buddy. I can't really help. I'm kind of... Okay, so I kind of reach out so he's like length away from me, so it's kind of less awkward.
Okay.
It's like, you gotta be a little patient here, buddy.
Define patient. Patient, you are a patient for Dr. Dresden.
I think that's the wrong patient.
Define patient.
You gotta wait.
I have to wait. Determine length of time for I have to wait.
Oofta. I don't even know how long they'll take to fix my legs. We can't get you a body without my legs.
So we repair legs and then I get body?
We'll find a way.
Okay. Promise?
That's a promise, buddy.
Define promise.
You define it.
Unknown.
It's keeping your word.
Keeping my word.
You know, following through with what you say.
comprehension. As that happens, Sai and Arok, the two of you are heading into town. Where exactly are you guys going?
I spent weeks casing restaurants for this festival.
Yes.
What's somewhere I think Arok would enjoy?
There is a nice meat joint. You from your past as Sifra, you remember that most Redicon, they enjoy nice meaty bones and like things that have a lot of meat on them. Anything like mainly like a good maybe I don't know like beef.
A good turkey drumstick.
Yeah, turkey
the size of your arm.
Beef. There's like a certain type of delicacy. Not found here, but found in other places. But you are getting a catering shipment for the festival from some Agrilok cooks. So they go and hunt down Agrilok and then cook the meat, and that is like exquisite cuisine.
I turn to Arok and I'm like, how much do you want to be spending on food?
Arok looks at his codex and turns down to Sai and says, maybe a lot.
Alright, let's go find the Agrilok and see if we can get it a little early.
Okay. So you're gonna go over to the vendors that you have that are actually coming in because the festival's in just a few marks. So
yeah,
you guys go over towards where the larger crowds are, where the food is, and as you kind of walk around, looking around all the people, Tirth Trin Trek is more lively than it's ever been. You see a lot of people here, and as they look over towards you, I need to see how. Yeah, they look over towards the two of you, and people start to approach you, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're the saviors!" And they begin to shake your hands, and you're starting to get crowded a bit. And stopped, and people take out their codexes, begin to take pictures with you. Do you allow this to happen, or are you trying to maneuver away from it?
I look to Arok and his strong, silent demeanor, kinda hoping he'd do something.
What is Arok doing?
He's staying close to Sai, but he's not exactly adverse to the crowds. He is actually trying to think of how to actually approach this, because
Sai is all polite nods, but also and if had a face would be polite smiles, but is definitely trying to move in the general direction of the Agrilok.
Okay, I would like you guys to roll me. Let's go with an acrobatics check. Just to like kind of maneuver your way through the crowd without being, rude to the crowd that thinks of you guys as heroes.
Acrobats 20.
18.
Oh yeah, easy enough. You guys are able to maneuver through pretty quickly, and you get over to what looks like the Agrilok vendor, who has like a full-on grill outside, and you see him cooking stuff up. and you see people coming up asking questions. You see the guy looks over to his helper, and you see a little kid. Actually, they're also a Redicon, and they're probably about, I would say, maybe like 5'10", and they come up and they put 2 slabs of meat down, and then looks up and then pulls out like little brochures and then hands them out to people. And as you walk up, you see the cook looks up at you. This guy is a prime. He's really thick, like a really thick prime. He has a thick beard that goes down to around his torso, and it's like he has brown hair. His eyes are this deep hazel kind of golden color, and he looks up. He's like, "Oh, I see. We got ourselves our first Redicon customer. Oh, wait, I know your frame," and he points over towards you, Sai, and he's like, "You're the one that requested me, right?"
Sai gives a polite nod.
Oh,
And
good.
goes, of course, I can't partake, but I brought my good friend here to have something he probably hasn't had in a while.
Ooh, so you're gonna be my taste tester. Arok.
Arok turns to the vendor and nods to him. Yes.
Oh, all right. And he looks over. He's like, "Drick, go get a finished slab of meat and bring it to our fellow here." And
Lab. Beautiful.
You see the Redicon boy looks up towards you, Arok, and is like, "Okay." And then he goes over, and you see him lift something up, and it is about 3 feet long, and you see him just slabs it down, and you see it is seasoned up and cooked well, and then he's like, "Here you go."
Good job, he says, nodding to Recon boy.
Uh-huh. So, you're from Moriat? Or are you, I'm assuming you're from Moriat, but is there a region that you're from?
Yes. Vantaman. From Moria.
So you're more of a, I don't know how to say it. I guess you're in the central zone of Morias, right?
Yes. I have some siblings there.
What are you doing here? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
Rock takes a moment to think on the answer, turning to Sai for a moment before turning back to the vendor. I hunt for a living. Mercenary. Bounty hunter. He replies.
I see. Interesting. Well, hopefully this slab of meat takes you back to old times, you know. I'm sure you probably went through your hunting days when you were a child. Perhaps they were better then, but I try to make it as good as I can to the real thing of Redicon tradition. So, enjoy.
Rock looks down at the meat and lets out a little smile to himself.
And you go to grab it?
Oh, Yes, it's all like packaged up, isn't it? So
It's not.
trade.
It doesn't look like it's packaged up. It looks like it's literally just out there, like steaming still. It's nice and hot, and it's placed down on a like a cutting board kind of thing. But it's a full on bone in slab of meat of Agrilok. So you grab it and then you eat it. I'd like you to roll me an endurance check.
While that's happening, Sai is going to make sure that they get paid.
Okay. You go.
And
So who are you gonna go? Because technically the Redicon boy is his assistant. So, and you see him continuing to cook like more of the meat.
I'm just making sure that they get paid.
Okay,
I'll leave it on the counter if I have to.
You go up and you put the volts chip down. I'm gonna go see. You see the cook looks over. He's like, oh no. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Sai will hesitant nod, slide the volts chip back, and store it away.
I can do as a 15.
Endurance is a 15. This tastes very, very, very good as it kind of livens you up a little bit. You do get temporary an additional 5 to your stamina.
Nice.
And you feel refreshed as you're just eating this slab of meat, of Agrilok meat.
Yeah, it's Arok hasn't eaten in a while, so this is a way to unwind for him.
Mm-hmm. And as that is happening, I'm gonna go back over to our friend inside the Tirth Inn, Marmaduke.
Yes.
You're inside, laying down, cozying up, cuddling with Alvora. She is asleep. And as you're sitting there, you're... Actually, another discipline will check, please. I need to see if something comes your way.
Oh, something came. I'm sorry.
Oh, dang. 20, dang, Arok, you made a freaking heart bet. That's funny. That is really funny. What'd you get?
25.
25. Okay. As you're sitting there, looking into the fireplace that you see in front of you, you begin to see flames surrounding you, almost like flashes in your vision. And then you hear a young boy's voice, actually a young child's voice. It sounds like Patton, your son. And you hear the slight hum. The slight hum of Reggie. And it gets into your mind for a second. And then you feel a hand touch your shoulder. And you look over and you see Alvora. And you see her get up. Is everything alright? Are you having another fragment?
Yes. Yes, not as intense as they have been, but enough to wake me.
Perhaps we should go out. Get some fresh air.
Is that festival starting anytime soon?
The festival, you know, to be starting in basically one or two more days. You're not,
okay.
You believe that the festival is starting tomorrow night. Right now, it's right now it's the next day. It's the morning.
Uh-huh. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Have you been to the city before?
No, I've only been to the capitals, really.
I've spent, perhaps not as much time exploring here as I would like. It's been a rather dramatic stay. Let's go and get some fresh air,
Yes.
roam around a little.
Fantastic. And you see her hop up, and she goes and begins to get ready. And then she, as the two of you get ready and you get all situated, she puts her arm around your arm, and then she says, "And then after we are done with this festival, maybe you can come and stay with me in Celeste Munari."
Ooh. Now that is a thought.
It is beautiful there. Moriat is a breathtaking sight. And as you guys leave your chambers, you go down and you see the inn and the bartender back there, and he looks over towards you. He gives you a nod. You see him kind of cleaning out a glass. And then you head out into the city.
Canadian. What's the bartender's name again?
Barry Tender.
Barry, we'll go with that.
I need to re-listen to episode 1.
I know. Hey, the podcast episode's coming out tonight, so it'll be up. It'll be up tonight.
You guys can find out who Barry Bartender's real name actually is.
You'll find out before we do what the bartender's name is.
Required for the secret ending.
Turns out, the bartender is the main character of the entire campaign. But as you guys go out into the crowd, the city is lively, Marmaduke. It is more lively than it's been. It's a completely different sight. It's almost overwhelming to see how it is.
Grief.
As you're walking around and checking things out, I'd like you to roll me a perception check. Sai and Arok, I would like you guys to roll me perception checks as well.
We're gonna walk by each other and not see each other.
Most definitely.
Poor Liam. Liam's over there getting surgery.
16 from me.
Sai actually sees something for once with a 21.
Oh.
And 16 from me.
16 from you, and we got, let me see, right here. Arok, did Arok roll? There it is.
I was just waiting because only 2 lines show up on the stream. I didn't want people to miss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got Sai, you do see Marmaduke with a yen beautiful Yen kind of caressing him and holding on to him.
Do I recognize her family?
Okay, go ahead and roll me a...
Analyze?
Sure, analyze. Yes, let's go with that.
Do you know if I'm good enough for her?
21.
21. As you look closely at her, you cannot recognize if she's a part of any kind of family at all. She just looks like she's bundled up in a nice jacket, and you see her kind of
knowing Sai's backstory.
Okay,
what level of quality is the jacket? Is it like a uppity up, low key?
It is
rich.
It is
jacket.
It is uppity
45.
up. It is uppity up. It is. It seems like a more expensive jacket. Yes. Yes.
Okay. As you were saying, what else do I recognize of her?
You don't really recognize her too much. You don't really recognize too much. It doesn't seem like she's carrying any kind of sigils of like any kind of family lineage from Celeste Minari or anything like that. You do see that the style is of like Celeste Minari style, so you can tell that she is from Celeste Minari, but she doesn't. You can't quite tell if like the actual lineage that she stems from.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I nudge Arok and do kind of like a head point to Marm and his lady pal.
Rook's wondering why Sai's interrupting his feed, but he does turn towards the direction she's nudging.
Marmaduke, you notice Sai approaching over towards you. Arok is looking.
I haven't approached.
You haven't approached? Okay.
No, I haven't.
You have.
I was just getting Arok's attention.
Okay. Arok. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he looks in the direction, but I'm guessing from the 13, he wasn't paying too much attention. Maybe he noticed that
as soon as Sai points them out, then you can see them.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah. I think at the moment he is only focusing on Marmaduke because he's the closest. So he's probably
well, you would definitely notice.
Caught on.
You would definitely notice someone who is literally like attached to his hip.
I mean, you say that, but Arok has different priorities.
He just sees the mustache.
I mean,
that's what he's noticing.
Yeah,
I mean, Arok has a beautiful, or Marmaduke has a beautiful, wonderful mustache. The rest of it's all right, but that mustache.
It's the mustache.
Ooh. I get by on the mustache.
Yeah, it's just the angle because unless that wasn't the case, if they're approaching like this way, it would be different.
Okay,
but
well, yeah,
it depends on what you said.
They're walking by you in the middle of the crowd. I actually need to roll for the crowd.
The crowd needs to roll initiative.
The crowd looks over and sees the mustache, and they come over towards the mustache, and they begin to be like, "Oh, okay, can we have your picture taken?" And then you see the people start to.
Sai will see this and kind of clap her hands and try to use her influence to have the crowd step back a few steps.
Damn it, Liam.
What?
The freaking cat in the wheelchair. So
Wait,
you want to get the
in joke.
You want to get the crowd to back up from Marmaduke right now, Sai?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you to roll me.
Politely.
Okay, I would like you to roll me an influence check. Do you have the? You don't have the leadership knowledge, do you? No, I don't.
I do.
Oh,
I
you do. Use leadership if you like. To just be like, let's disperse.
18. Not, yeah. Yeah, 18.
18. Okay, yeah.
So Sai,
Easy enough.
Sai makes a really loud clap with her hands.
Yeah, the clap kind of
And-
like dings like a cowbell for a second as you come up and everyone looks over and they're like
Metal on metal.
they're taking pictures of you and videotaping you and you're just, what do you say to kind of disperse the crowd?
All right, give them some space. Let everybody enjoy the festivities as they come. I'm sure there'll be time to meet up and speak later.
And you see the people all like nodding and they all seem to be fine with what you just said, and they begin to disperse away. And Marmaduke Alvora looks over and is like, "You are famous now."
Yes, it's a different vibe, isn't it, from the usual? I think I recognized that voice. Would you like to meet some friends?
The one that just dispersed the crowd right there. They look like
Yes,
they're Sin.
indeed.
All right, well, then I shall meet your acquaintances. Yes.
I think friends is appropriate.
Friends? All right. Well then, friends. And then the two of you approach. Sai, you see Marmaduke approaching you with the yen at his hip. And Arok, you see the same.
Good grief, Arok, that's quite the hunk of meat. I didn't know you had it in you.
Arok turns over to Marmaduke.
Not in him
gives him
yet.
a big smile. It's the happiest
Gravy
he's
all
ever
over his
looked
face.
in public.
Covered in gravy.
Are you going? You feel a little nudge, Marmaduke, as Alvora nudges you to introduce.
Apologies, my dear. I was just slightly distracted. This is the large fellow here. The Reticon is my good friend Arok.
Pleasure.
And this is Sai.
And then you see she puts her hand out to you, Arok. What do you do?
He tries to return the gesture, but his hands are kind of a bit greasy, so he looks at his hand for a moment before putting it down and tries to give a nod of acknowledgement.
Oh, the camera just went out. But you give.
Yep, there it goes.
Don't worry.
But if you're,
Wait,
We got Oscar back here. We got Oscar back
There's an
here.
ancient tradition called.
Lost this endurance check.
If you're having trouble with your hands there, Arok, there's an ancient tradition called a fist bump, which is acceptable in this situation.
And she's
Rock,
Alvora like
eyes
looks down and is like, it is fine. Don't worry about it. And you are and she looks over towards you, Sai.
And this is Sai.
And she goes to shake your hand.
Sai shakes her hand.
Pleasure to meet you.
Sai, Arok, this is Alvora.
Pleasure to meet you,
Pleased to
Alvora.
meet you.
So, what is there to do here? Is one of you native here?
None of us are from here, actually.
Really?
No. I think we've all just ran into each other at this point.
So was it the three of you that dealt with the situation that went on in here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Indeed. This is the squadron.
I see. Well, perhaps you can show. Well, I don't know who's going to show us around. Then, do you have a tour guide? Or
Believe I have a general idea of what's around here. What's your choice of entertainment?
Well, I prefer poets of different kinds. I like to hear people speak words in different ways that is almost mesmerizing to listen to.
Yeah, we definitely have a poet in a corner somewhere. Where would a poet be?
I really hope you're not referring to me.
Oh my God. Currently wants nothing to do with you, Liam.
As you think,
Liam sad.
As you think about this, and you begin to search around for a poet, we're gonna hop over towards Liam, because Liam's over there alone, and about to get ready for a situation where he's getting his legs put together.
That's nice.
So, Liam, as you're inside the med pod, you see Dr. Dresden come up, as well as Operative Micah comes up, and the two of them go and take your hoverbed and begin to push you out of the pod itself. And you're kind of you're kind of going, and at this point, Buddy is kind of rolling around on your chest and then looking down to see if it's a good idea to get off of you, but then doesn't hop off of you. He just kind of rolls up to the side and then rolls back and then looks over at you. He's like, "Where are they taking us?"
Big man. Talking to the what was his rank?
Operative?
Marshal? Yeah, the operative. It's like, where are we going?
Oh, we are going to be going to the actual med bay inside the command outpost so that you can get your legs all fixed up. All right? Should only take a few hours.
Sounds good. Can I get a body?
A body? And then you see Dr. Dresden look over at you, and then look over at Operative Micah, and then kind of shakes his head, and then looks forward and just doesn't acknowledge what just was asked.
Oh, that's a shame.
And
we'll find one.
Operative Micah looks over. He's like, "What do you mean by buddy exactly?"
Body for Buddy. I give Buddy a little tap on the head.
And Buddy kind of looks up, veers up towards the operative, and the operative looks at him and kind of zooms his head in a little bit, then zooms back out, and it's just like, what am I looking at right now? and then Buddy turns towards you. He's like, "I don't think he understands what I am."
Maybe he needs a better look. I'm going to take Buddy and basically shove it into his face.
Okay. Michael's just like, sir, please, we will find you a body if you'd like. But can you elaborate further on what this is exactly?
This is Buddy. I'm stopping at that.
And he's just like, all right, well, Buddy, you will get a body when we are done with this. And he looks over towards the doctor, and the doctor just shakes his head.
Should Buddy make a perception roll there?
Buddy rolled a 1.
Aww.
Oh, Buddy!
Poor Buddy.
Buddy's going to become the villain because of these people.
Oh my god.
Forget AI. It's just A.
All right. As you continue to move inside, you move outside, and you feel a slight breeze on your body, Liam.
A little drafty.
And you
should fix your AC here.
We are outside right now. And you see Dr. Jetson look over. He's like, operative, perhaps we should just, focus on getting him better. Mm-hmm. And he smiles at him. Liam, you don't have analyze, do you?
No.
Go ahead and roll me as just a straight intellect.
Let me double check. Oh, no, I can't. Arok, would you like to roll me intellect, please?
Yes.
This is
okay.
It's been how long? It's almost been an hour and it's still loading.
Maybe you should close out of it and open back in.
I'll try doing a full close with Task Manager.
Mm-hmm.
Liam thinks very hard and gets a 21.
Ooh.
Liam, you look at the two of them. You could tell there's something going on between them. Like the doctor is saying, "Don't talk." It's almost like he doesn't want the operative to talk to you anymore or answer any questions.
Doctor, are you okay?
I am just making sure that you are going to be all right. And you see he pushes you into what looks like a base that the doors open up and you get rolled through. Go ahead and roll me a perception check now. Go ahead.
Rock, please.
Oh, Rock, do it.
I'll be...
This is like our D&D game, but no, you're the one.
Liam perceives a 10.
Oh yeah, you can't see over the ledge of the sides of you, but you can see that there are certain things inside, on the sides of you, that are. It almost looks like this transparent walls, but that there's a ledge that you can't see over. You do see little pillars of things. It looks like monitored screens. Occasionally, you can see some kind of movement on the sides of you, but you can't see beyond that. And then you get pulled in, and another door slides open, and you enter into a med bay where you get attached to. Well, you get attached to a few systems, and then looks over at you. Is like, do you want to? Dr. Dresden looks over at you, Liam. Is like, do you want to be? Do you want to have the space where we're going to be doing the procedure numbed so that you can't feel it, or do you want to be unconscious during the procedure?
A little observation never hurts. Just numb it.
All right. And you see he pulls something out from the actual from his little station over there, and then he comes up to you, and then he inserts something into you. I need you to roll me an endurance check, Arok. Did you get the screen up?
Nope, it is back to 20 out of 21.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, so which roll?
Endurance. Please.
Endurance.
Endure. He endures a 14, which is actually pretty high.
I think that's pretty good for what I can roll.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you just feel a slight pinch, and then you feel it almost feels like your legs begin to numb up, and you can no longer feel anything down.
Oh, by the way, Liam's going to watch intently at this.
Okay. Sure thing.
Is this how you get any and all of your medicine skill?
Just watching a surgery being performed on you. All right. So over the course of probably about an hour and a half, the operative is helping out Dr. Dresden. Sorry, I have to roll a few things. That's good. As you are watching them perform this surgery, you see them basically cut into your leg, and then as they cut into your leg, you see them extract some tools to kind of open it up so that they can see inside of it. You do see you see Dr. Dresden say suction, and then you see the operative pulls out a suction tube and then begins to take out all the blood, and then you see Dr. Dresden looking in at the fractured bone, and then you see him call out for another tool, and you see a tool get put over, and then you see him kind of begin to scan your bone, and then you hear medwave, and then another a medwave gets put in, and then begins to heal up your bone. All right, and as that happens, you see you feel a slight funny feeling. You're not quite sure what it is. It feels like it's coming from your leg, but it's almost like there's a portion of your brain that is starting to feel something growing back. And as that happens, you see Dr. Dresden pulling little pieces of bone fragments out and putting them in a tray. And as he does that, over the course of this time period, this hour and a half, you see him finally begin to close up the leg and get everything all situated. Uses another medwave to close up your leg even more so that there's no scar. And then at the end of it, you're all good. And you see Dr. Dresden comes up to you. It's like, the numbness will stay for the next few hours. I would like you to continue to rest for the time being here, and then we will let you go. All right?
Sounds lovely, jubbly.
Lovely, jubbly. Yes. In the meantime, do you need any? Do you want any kind of entertainment or a drink or anything like that?
This is a surgery, so I probably can't eat yet. Some water would be nice then.
As I'm drinking water.
You're making me thirsty, man.
Hydrate. Hydrate.
Yes.
Hydrate. Hydrate.
As you see Dr. Dresden looks over towards Operative Micah, and Micah goes over and grabs water for you and gives it to you. And now they leave the medical bay, and as you sit there alone, Liam, you suddenly hear on the monitor, and you see the monitor shows a white screen on it. And as it shows a white screen, you see black text appear saying, "Hello, Liam."
And how far away is this monitor?
This monitor is about 5 feet away from your bed right now, so you're not.
Can I kind of scooch my way towards it?
You can.
Like with the bed.
With
it's a hover bed, isn't it?
It is a hover bed, but it's currently locked into the wall.
Oh, is there controls on it for me?
There's controls to kind of lean upward and then lean back, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm stuck. So I'm gonna just watch that monitor then. I give it a wave.
Okay, you give it a wave. As soon as you give it a wave, you see the text disappear, and then reappearing. Some more text says, "How are you feeling?" There's no audio. It's more just written text.
How do I feel? Just numb.
Numb. A little bit of
I've
body
been better,
aches.
don't you know? Oh yeah, I've been better, don't you know?
And then you see the text goes away, and then comes back. Are you interested in knowing what I have shown you?
You mean they're not putting something in the water? Or are you talking about something else?
The text goes away, and then appears again. The doors.
He's kind of scoots up closer, like straightens back and leans towards. Maybe.
The text goes away. Find the others, and then we can talk.
Well, that's unhelpful.
And then you see the text goes away. By others, I mean the team.
The team. I think I missed a memo somewhere.
You'll know them when you see them.
Are you really betting on that?
Goes to the
Dude,
baseball
okay,
team.
okay. Liam is very bad at talking to people, but he is super intelligent. Okay,
Yeah.
he's very,
Oh yeah, no, I know that. I know that. I technically have good perception,
yes.
but I have also not seen Jack until like this session, so I'm not betting on it.
Anything else,
So
Liam?
I'm going to lift up. Yeah, I'm going to lift up Liam. Oh God, it is happening. Buddy's taking over. I'm going to lift Buddy up. Wait, Buddy was with me the entire time?
Yes, but Buddy's there.
Felt a little weird, but okay. What do you make of that, Buddy?
Make of what, Buddy?
Looks like we're going to make friends soon.
Are you okay? Did the surgery affect your brain?
I think something's been doing that a long while now, don't you know?
I know, yes.
Well, soon as I can feel my legs again, we're off for a body. I kind of lift them up like
A body.
to be a little cheery.
Yay! A body! Yay! A body! Yay! You're kind of like throwing him up and down, and he's just like, yay! Yay!
Can I give him like a dog body?
A dog body.
That's what I was thinking. Just a small
You guys are
dog
gonna
that
go.
can't
You guys are gonna have to
hold
go to
things and barks.
Vicroniacs to get a body if you want like a custom made one.
Just no, like a toy robot dog. You know the ones with the 3 buttons that you can make flip.
Yeah.
Or an eye dog?
That'd be pretty good. Yeah. But as you rest and you sit there and lying down, the team over in Tirth, Trin, Trek looking for a poet you are walking around the city with all the people around you. And as you continue to move around and look, and Sai is escorting you guys through, Sai, I would like you to roll me a perception check. Whoa, there's like 3 perception checks.
Oh! I kept on saying only rocks owners can impersonate or run macros on it. I'm like, where's my perception? I just want perception. That's 19.
Yeah, signed in as a different name, and I had to reassign ownership. It's case sensitive.
All right. Well, with a 19, you look around, and as you continue looking around, you notice what looks like a mural on a wall.
Is it Mural Kid?
It looks like it. And you see a little kid sitting there, and he's sketching some things and looking around at the crowd and continuing to sketch. And he's sitting right next to the mural.
What is the mural of?
The mural looks like a backdrop of Tirth Trin Trek. And you see the crown with the stag stag antlers coming out of it. And he seems to be just continuing to draw, and then you also hear in the distance the sound of someone doing some kind of like slam poetry in the background, and Alvora is just like, oh, I hear it. And I'm not gonna do some slam poetry for you guys because I'm not good at that kind of stuff. So sorry.
No.
Finished eating at this point, or
it's a lot of meat.
Arok, go ahead and roll me another endurance check real quick.
okay. Endurance 30. He endured a 22.
Yeah, you're able to finish it all up, and you're pretty good, like good on food, but you probably could eat a little bit more. But you're good. You feel comfortable. It didn't give you like a huge belly or anything like that. But
He's tempted to go for seconds, but I guess that depends on whether like Sign will know where he is.
Yeah.
For later.
We have comms. You just could send me a message and split the party.
Trust me, that's not a good idea.
He's not used to having people around, so it's not something that he thinks of.
And
first.
as you guys continue to like move over, Sai, are you gonna go over to the kid, or are you gonna take Alvora over to the poet guy in the corner?
I'm gonna nod to the group and go, I have someone I want to speak to for a couple of moments. I'll meet you guys at the poetry. I can hear it from here.
Yes, I think I hear it as well. Can I get a direction on the poetry?
Yeah, you get a general direction. It's not too difficult to hear as you guys begin to maneuver that way. Sai, you're gonna go over
Can
to
I
the
roll stealth and sit next to the kid?
Go ahead. Yeah, sure. Arok, are you gonna go with the poet, or are you gonna be following Sai like you have been this entire time?
I believe he will be following Sai.
Okay. You see Sai kind of begin to lower her body and then begin to sneak over, like sneaking around the people. What are you doing, Arok, as you see Sai doing this?
First of all, he approves. Second of all, I guess he just watches. maybe glancing over at Avora, finally getting a good look at her from above. He regrets not being able to do the handshake thing, but
Go ahead and roll me
times.
Go ahead and roll me a discipline will check.
Okay. Oh. He disciplines a 15.
Okay, as you look over at her as Marmaduke is walking with Alvora towards where the poet is, you see her kind of strutting along beside Marmaduke. You can't help but just stare, and then you look over and you see other people staring as she's walking by, and it's mesmerizing for a second, and you don't know why that was so mesmerizing, but it was very mesmerizing.
Yeah, he's mesmerized.
And Sai, you're able to get up to the kid without him noticing. And you see him painting a little picture, and you go and sit over right next to him. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make some noise to alert the kid of my presence.
Okay, well, what kind of noise
So
are you?
I'll scooch. I'll bump something on the edge of the bench or something like that.
Okay, you kind of bump something on the edge, and then you see him look back. You see him like reel back his pen, his stylus, so that he doesn't screw up his painting, and then looks at you. It's like, oh, it's you. Hi there.
Hi. Glad to see you out here.
I mean, there's a lot more people out here, so the officers, and you see him point out the different command officers, like almost like he knows exactly where they're positioned, and he's like, they're not really paying attention to me all too much, you know.
Good. Stay safe. Festival's coming up. Are you excited for anything?
I mean, it's gonna be fun being able to share my art with people.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun to see everybody else bring their own works in too, huh?
Yeah. Everything is better now, right? Like, nothing's gonna happen like it did before.
Yeah, I think everything's settled from that.
Okay.
I mentally, internally is like, yeah, but a spaceship just kind of crashed nearby.
And you see what looks like when you look over at what he's painting, it looks like he's painting some like an image of the people walking around, but it's almost like an abstract image where the people are mostly shapes, no distinct features,
shapes and blurs.
Yes,
and...
yeah. And he's like, I don't know what it is about the people here, but it's different. It feels like that.
There's a lot of energy. Yeah.
Yeah. You see people like look over at the mural as you're looking at them, and then you see them look over towards you, and then they'll like point at you and be like, "Oh, look! It's
all right." I'm gonna move before you get more attention than you want, and I get up.
And you get up.
I give him a wave. Using my lenses, I take a picture of the mural as best as I can without a bunch of people in it. I might take like 3 or 4 pictures and like photo bash it together into one solid image.
All right.
And I join up with Arok
and the others as you guys go and maneuver towards where the poet is. Liam, you are getting up. The hour and a half has passed, or the few hours have passed where you have been resting, and you see Operative Micah and the doctor, Dr. Dresden, is standing there, and inside the inside comes the commander. Commander walks in, Commander Kurter, and he walks up to you. He's like, "Looks like you're better now."
Yeah, like during the entire time, Liam's been trying to force his legs to move.
Yeah, your legs are maneuverable now to a certain extent. There's still a little bit of an ache inside of it.
Probably a bit wobbly.
Yeah. And
oh yeah, feels a little bit off yet.
Well, that's good to hear. We gathered the Solar Orbiter's logs, and wait, Liam, I forget. Did you have Buddy scrub the logs, or?
No, I had him copy it onto, him.
They were copied, so they weren't scrubbed. Yeah. So they found the logs. And Commander Kurter looks at you and is like, "Are you aware of what went down in your ship?"
I have to be honest, sir. Not really. There was that hand, that robot, its mouth.
Yes, we saw exactly what happened. I'm sorry for your loss. If you need anything, we can provide to you transport to wherever you need to go. Do recommend relaxing for the next few walks. And then just come to us whenever you want to go somewhere, and we can give you an escort.
Okay.
Or you can stay here in Tirth Trin Trek and, be a part of a...
What is this?
Huh? What was that?
What is this place called?
Tirth Trin Trek. Oh, this is the city, Tirth Trin Trek.
Tirth Trin Trek.
Yes, we are on the southern border of Voestivis.
I'll have to pretend to know what that means. It's been a while.
Been a while since you've been in...
Anywhere.
Oh. Yes, I suppose it has been. I recommend taking your time then. I'll see about getting someone to help give you a tour of the place so that you're not...
God damn it, don't let it be Sai.
But Sai's the best.
Sai doesn't want to stand next to Buddy.
Buddy's the best. He's a friend. He's friend shape.
He looks at you. He's like, I'll see who I can find to help give you an escort around the city. tomorrow night is the start of the festival, so right now there's crowds out, so if you don't want to be around crowds, I recommend going out more later in the evening.
I'll have to keep that in mind, sir.
Of course. Micah. And you see Micah looks over and then like gets at the ready. It's like, will you escort Liam here to the inn so that he can, and get him a room so that he can rest and then go out at his leisure, and keep an eye on him, make sure that he's safe and that his leg stays attached to his body. And Micah nods and then looks over at you, Liam, and then is like uncomfortable for a second. and it's like, are you able to walk or do you need assistance?
Let's find out. And he's gonna just get on his legs
Roll me
an
endurance check, please.
Yeah, first roll of the day.
Well, I mean, you already had
you
a
do
few
it?
rolls.
You're
actually rolling it. You're actually rolling.
Yeah.
Basic skills. Okay, I was about to say, did I not? Wait, did I just roll?
No, it says you're typing.
It will be the purple buttons.
Yeah, no, I'm clicking it and nothing happens.
Click yourself, then click the macro.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't highlighted. Liam will perform. Yeah. There we go. And that's an 18.
18.
Which chat should clap for Liam's first macro.
18 on the endurance.
Liam's first macro.
Oh. And sorry, I like opened up the Twitch for a second, and then a little echo came on my end. But as you kind of get on your legs, you feel a little wobbly and a little bit of pain, but then it subsides and you're able to walk, take a few steps, and walk again. You can tell that if you do try like running and doing crazy stuff with your legs, it's not gonna go well, but right now walking is bearable.
I mean, that's like 100% improvement to my previous state. It can only go up, right?
Yeah, it can only go up from here, I guess. So
sweet. I can move them both at the same time.
Micah looks at you.
You own that token too.
Micah looks over
He's your
at
buddy.
you and is like, all right, let's go to the inn, yes?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
And you guys begin to leave the chamber. As you leave the chamber, you now are able to see over the ledge, and you see a bunch of like laboratory equipment and stuff. And
Ooh.
And you also see what looks like a few different maybe like engineers of some kind that are repairing certain guns and equipment and armor inside
Liam
inside
is
these stations.
very interested in looking at that.
And as you're walking
Probably need
through,
to get a little dragged away.
the operative looks back at you and is like, come on.
Oh, sorry, just some cool stuff over there.
Yes. Well, perhaps we can. You can come back here maybe tomorrow, and then I can show you around. But for now, let's just relax, okay?
Okay, I guess.
As you guys begin to head out. You go out and out of the command outpost, and you go and begin walking back to the city as you see a bunch of people in the distance walking around you. And
there's a lot of heads.
There's a lot of people. And as you continue moving forward,
How do you guys have all this space?
You hear Buddy say, "Buddy, do not worry. We will find a body. It will be fun."
Oh, it would be great, buddy.
I am excited.
That's good.
A new adventure awaits for us. Yay!
You're learning a lot of words there, buddy.
When Buddy isn't obsessive over a body, he's kind of cute.
He's still kind of obsessing over the body.
Yeah, and that's a good 90% of his personality so far.
As you guys continue moving, forward, Arok and Marmaduke and Sai and Alvora, you all are watching the poet, and the day goes by. Liam, you get to the Tirth Inn, you get all situated into your own space where Buddy is with you. And we are going to
What's in my room? Okay, we can do this next time.
Yeah. We're going to end the session there. As you guys are kind of relaxing and getting all situated. Yeah, and that I didn't want to do like crazy stuff this session. I just wanted to, just have a little bit of fun.
You gotta slow moments to build up.
Yes. But we haven't stopped the stream yet. And as we have done this session, I want to thank you guys for joining. Players, my chosen, thank you all for being here. And I'm sorry, Liam, if you're I know you're off to the side right now while all the other players are over here.
Oh no, but, last session was basically all me anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna get you all together hopefully next session, and then that's gonna start kind of going through the festival.
Yeah,
and all that.
It was perfectly fine.
I am excited. I am excited for what is to come. And thank you all for listening. If you are listening on Twitch, and if you're going to be listening on YouTube or anywhere else, please like, share, subscribe, wherever you're listening to this. It will help grow this expanding universe that I'm creating with you all. And then also you can join in, the Discord or that's where we're all at. So, we'll be here and we'll be playing games. So you guys can come in and join us as we play these games. But thank you all for listening. And if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.
Power.
I thank you for listening to The New Age. Come subscribe as a Chosen so you may gain access to exclusive entries and make your very own Chosen of the Core. Then join us in the new Expanding Universe Discord server, where we run weekly sessions, teach homebrew mechanics, and much more. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.